What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get into this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, the road to 200 subs is now officially over. We are now on the road to 500 subs. I know we can do it, guys. Maybe we can get to 500 by the end of the year. Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't think it will, but it can never hurt to dream. So let's see if we can make that happen. 200 subs by the end of the year. And as I have said in previous videos, if this channel gets to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull my second ever Collector's Rare. Because it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a Collector's Rare, because I also pulled this. A Collector's Rare Beat Cup from the Underworld from my Genesis Impact box opening from several months ago. This thing looks absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to get this graded. And I'm also going to be getting as well, once I get the tins, I'm planning on getting all of the quarter century secret rares that I get, the ones that I get anyway, I'm gonna get those graded as well. So if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and be sure to follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this, which actually ties into this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. And the question is this: what cards do you guys want to see in the new OTS Tournament Pack 23? Let me know down in the comments below, because this week's episode, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of OTS 23 and what we could expect to see in this set. Now, the only thing that I can tell you is that we do know one of the ultimate rares that will be in the set is actually Enemy Controller. Yeah, Enemy Controller is in the set as an ulti, but we don't really know exactly what other cards we will see in this set. But we do know one thing. One thing is for certain. We've seen in the past. We've seen a bunch of OCG cards get printed into these sets. We've seen we've seen those cards get printed as well. We've even also seen cards from the anime that we have never seen before actually get printed. We've had that countless times over the years, but this one's different, because with the tins coming out and with everything that's happened in the last year, I'm assuming we might end up seeing some runics get printed in this set. It's kind of hard to say, because we don't really know. What we do know is, I believe the release date does not say. Unfortunately, this doesn't say. I'm assuming. Oh, here it is. Here it is, October 25th. So it won't be released until next month. Because right now, we are now officially in the month of September. So next month, right before Halloween, is when we're going to be getting this set. At this point, we don't really know what's in it. Based on the meta that we saw at Worlds, I'm assuming we might end up getting Dragon Link cards in this set. We might end up getting more Kashtira cards, more Runic cards. At this point, we could literally be getting anything. We could be getting literally anything in these OTS set, in this OTS set. Excuse me. But I think, honestly, the ultis, we know that enemy controller is going to be one of them. Based on the meta, based on what we saw at Worlds, and based on some of the different sets that we've had this year, actually within the last calendar year, I am honestly assuming that the Runics might be one of the cards, might be one of the different archetypes that could be in this set. I think the one card that people would want to see as an ultimate rare would definitely have to be Runic Fountain, and the reason being is because Runic Fountain, it's essentially a Moray of Greed, where you get to take three Runic cards from your graveyard, put them back into your deck, and draw three cards, or it can act as a Pot of Greed, where you take two from your grave, put them back into the deck, and draw two. The possibilities are out there, but Runic Fountain is definitely going to be one of the big considerations for an ultimate rare. I highly doubt it'll be a super rare, because I think when the set was released, I believe, if I remember correctly, yeah, I believe Runic Fountain was a super rare at that time. And I think it was also a collector's rare. So for Runic Fountain to get an ulti upgrade, I mean, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool, but who knows? What else? What other cards could we see? As far as like the commons go, it's hard to say. I'm pretty sure we'll probably see a couple of the Runic cards get printed in this set. Maybe Runic Destruction as a common, which it's possible, but who knows? Super rares, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe some of the Notorious stuff, because even though Notorious Secret Tree, I think, is like limited to one, the deck is still pretty viable. But what's even more interesting is that you can even also do Kashtira Runic as well. Kashtira Runic, which I actually did Kashtira Runic. If you hadn't seen that deck profile, I recommend you guys check it out. Excuse me, but I'm gonna show the deck, my list off here in a second. Go to Nexus, go to deck. Kashtira Runic, here we are. So for my Kashtira Runic deck, my deck consists of two Ogre, 2 Unicorn, 3 Fenrir, 2 Scareclaw Kashtira, 2 Rise Heart, 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Bell, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Ready Fusion, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Mass Change 2, 3 Kashtira Birth, 3 Kashtira Theosis, 3 Pressure Planet Ratsoth, 2 Runic Freezing Chains, 2 Tip, 2 Slumber, 2 Flashing Fire, 2 Smiting Storm, 2 Destruction, 2 Fountain, 1 Big Bang, and 2 Preparations. For my extra deck, I've got Master Hero Divine Wind, Master Hero Acid, Sea Monster of Thesis, which is like a nasty card. Still pretty nasty, even by today's standards, funny enough. 1 Magic Key Beast and Cialabolus. 2 Jerry the Runic Fangs, 2 Hagen the Runic Wings, a second End Punisher, a Baron de Fleur, 1 Cashier Arise Heart, 1 Rannis Flare Metal Dragon, and 3 Shangri-Ira. My side deck consists of 2 Nibiru, 2 Ghost Ogre, 1 Dark Law, because of the fact that you can go Mass Change 2, target Runic Fangs, go into your go into your Dark Law, which is pretty cool. Let's see here. Final Sigma, 1 Draco Berserker of the Tenny, 1 Side Friendly Omega, 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, 1 Change of Heart, 2 Runic Allure, 1 Judgment of Anubis, and 2 Solemn Warning. This is a solid deck. It's a pretty solid deck. I haven't played it on Nexus in a while, but again, it's possible we can see some of the Kashtira cards get printed in this set. We can see some of the Runic cards get printed in the set, in this OTS pack. No one knows. No one knows yet what's in this set, but I think this is probably going to be one of the most anticipated because of the fact that Enemy Controller is still playable, but no one really plays it. I think people are going to be more so after whatever other ultis are going to be in this set, and whatever other cards will be in this set, especially the commons, because the commons can usually contain 5-star fusions, 6-star fusions and whatnot, which are perfect instant fusion targets and ready fusion targets to go into your rank 5 plays, your synchro plays, or whatever you may have at your disposal, depending on what deck you bring to your locals or whatever. So honestly, I get that this was a short video, but also I'll close out this episode by saying this. By saying this. Even with Enemy Controller as an ulti, again, as I talked about, no one plays it anymore, but people are more so going to be more focused on the other cards that will be in the set. And if the Runic cards don't get printed in this set, or if Konami puts in cards that shouldn't be in OTS sets, this might be the worst one of them all. But who knows what will happen. But again, this brings me to the question of the day: what cards do you guys want to see get added to OTS 23? Let me know down in the comments below, and that will do it for this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more episodes in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.